One of my favorite memories on the job is watching Brianna Decker share her gold medal with countless little girls and boys after she arrived from Pyeongchang. Now, this time around, returning from Beijing, it's not the medal making us proud, but her heart of gold. As an athlete, Brianna Decker doesn't beat around the bush.
It's hard to be proud right now.
Taking silver at the 2022 Winter Games is not what Team USA set out to do.
We set out to get gold, and I think that's what we have our minds set to from, every day we're training. That's what we're training for.
The Dousman native also never expected what would happen the first day of competition.
In that moment, I think it set in right away. I knew I was going to be out. I could tell that I really hurt myself.
After an ugly collision ended her Olympic play, Brianna had two choices.
I broke my ankle, basically, is what I did, and tore ligaments in the ankle.
Return to the States or return to the bench.
I was glad that I was able to catch the third period of that game to watch the team finish it out. I think, two of my line mates scored shortly after I was injured. It just shows that the type of team that we had.
Choosing to stay, Brianna admits she had her youngest of fans on her mind.
When I was younger, you watch how older girls handle injuries and how they handle themselves or how they handle their role change on the team if they're not playing as much. And I think this was a situation for me is younger girls are looking at me as well and how I'm handling the situation.
She also thought of the girls she grew up with, some of which were with her in Beijing.
I just wanted to help the team in any way. A lot of us have known each other for so long. Obviously, there's a couple new girls and new rookies on the team, but some of those girls I've been playing with since I was 8 years old, especially some of the girls who grew up around Wisconsin. And win or lose, I think I was I want to be there for the team. They've been there for me the entire time, the last 4 years or more, and I was I've been there for them, so I wouldn't have won it any other way.
Returning stateside with her team, Brianna underwent surgery and should be back on the ice in 10 weeks.
I'm in good hands, and recovery should be pretty spot on. The surgery went really well, and so hopefully I'm back to playing or training.
Until then, she's enjoying time with her family in a town that's helping her remember winning comes in many forms.
I come home to Dousman, everyone's super supportive, and it doesn't matter what medal I come back with or if I don't come back with one, they're still so proud that I'm from the small town here. And so I think those are the moments where you're still thankful to have gone to the Olympics and be a part of that experience.
Now, I know cards and flowers are great for a recovery, but if you really want to win Brianna over, I'm told the Friday fish fry is her favorite. We'll have more news after.